Good day to tennis fans from every corner of the globe. You're tuned in to an in-depth, comprehensive look at a matchup that has stirred the tennis world and sent shockwaves all the way to the nation's capital. We're talking about a collision few saw coming, but now everyone is watching. The headline on your screen is an exaggeration. Washington, D.C. is in utter disbelief as its hometown star, Hailey Baptiste, finds herself at the center of one of the most dramatic, twist-filled, and high-stakes stories of the 2026 WTA season. She is stepping onto the hard courts of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, not just to play a match, but to fight for momentum in her career against a rising powerhouse from the Philippines, Alexandra Eala. Alexandra Eala, this is game day. This is where potential meets reality. And if you think this is just another opening round encounter at a WTA 1000 event, think again. The context surrounding this battle is loaded with tension, history, and an unusual chain of events that has led to this precise moment. Why is Washington shocked? Why is the tennis world buzzing? Because, in many ways, this match shouldn't even exist the way it does. We have to discuss the lucky loser reprieve, the tactical evolution of Alexandra Eala, and the psychological weight pressing down on Hailey Baptiste's shoulders. Let's rewind to grasp the gravity of the situation. Hailey Baptiste, the pride of the DMV area, first burst onto the tennis scene in Washington, D.C. years ago with a stunning win over Madison Keys. She's been on a roller coaster ride that peaked just days ago in the blistering Dubai qualifiers. It seemed as if her dream had ended. Facing Rebecca Shramova, she fought hard, battled every point, yet ultimately lost. It was heartbreaking. The Washington fans watched their rising stars seemingly exit before the main draw had even begun. The story appeared written. Baptiste goes home. But then the twist. A withdrawal in the main draw cracked the door open, granting Baptiste a lucky loser spot. She was back in the tournament. She had been given a second chance. And who awaited her across the net? Not a veteran playing for pay. Not a qualifier content with just being there. She faced Alexandra Eala. If you haven't been following Eala's 2025 and early 2026 campaign, you've missed the ascent of a true superstar. A graduate of the Rafa Nadal Academy, U.S. Open Junior champion, and the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam main draw match, Eala is no longer just rising. She has arrived. She steps onto the court not as an underdog, but as a player with a psychological edge, having defeated Baptiste in their only prior meeting on the grass courts of Eastbourne last year. Here's the setup. Baptiste, the Washington native, is playing with nothing to lose after surviving a near disaster in qualifying, desperate to prove she belongs in the top 50. Eala, the precise left-handed strategist, is aiming to cement her status as the new queen of Asian tennis and climb the WTA rankings. Contrasting styles, enormous stakes, electric atmosphere. This is a match every tennis fan dreams of. This video is your definitive, no stone unturned guide to Eala versus Baptiste. We'll break down the technical nuances, the spin and power of Eala's lefty forehand versus the flat, forceful strokes of Baptiste's serve. We'll examine the hard-court dynamics in Dubai, mental strategies, coaching insights, and ranking implications for both players. Grab your coffee or popcorn. We're about to dissect the most fascinating matchup of the day. To truly understand the tension, we must first examine the players. Alexandra Eala, just 20 years old, carries the hopes of the Philippines on her shoulders. Tennis in the country has long waited for a hero. Her journey has been one of deliberate precision. Leaving home at a young age to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, was not just a move. It was a declaration of ambition. She didn't go there to be good. She went to be exceptional. Her intensity, focus, and refusal to give up a single point are evident in every match. Over the past year, Eala has transformed from junior prodigy to serious tour-level contender, conquering milestones from Miami to Eastbourne and breaking barriers at the U.S. Open. Technically, she's a nightmare for opponents. A lefty with both spin and flattening power, her movement and ability to extend rallies make her exceptionally difficult to beat. On the other side is Hailey Baptiste, born and raised in Washington, D.C. Her story is one of raw talent tempered by inconsistency. When at her best, she's a top 20 caliber player with exquisite hands, an ability to mix pace, drop shots, and aggressive net play. But unpredictability is her defining trait. She can beat a top 10 player one day and lose to a qualifier the next. Her serve is a weapon. Her forehand, heavy and precise. Her movement, occasionally exploitable. Baptiste's lucky loser spot in Dubai adds a poetic twist, second chances and sudden surges. The only previous encounter between these two came in June 2025 at the Eastbourne grass courts. Eala won 6-7, 7-6, 6-1. Two tightly contested sets, followed by Eala dominating the decider. Her conditioning, mental fortitude, and consistency breaking Baptiste's spirit. While Dubai is hard court, not grass, the memory of that third set will weigh on Baptiste's mind. She must finish points efficiently, or she risks being outlasted again. Tactically, Eala will look to exploit Baptiste's backhand, using her cross-court lefty forehand to push her behind the baseline and extend rallies, favoring her superior endurance. Baptiste must rely on her power, big first serves, forehand winners, slices, and drop shots to disrupt Eala's rhythm and bring her to the net. Mental composure is critical. She cannot let early breaks destabilize her focus. Dubai itself is a factor. The Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships is a WTA 1000 event with massive points and life-changing prize money. Day conditions favor hitters like Baptiste. Night conditions favor Eala's spin and grind. The large Filipino community in Dubai ensures near-home support for Eala, making crowd energy a challenge for Baptiste. Why the Washington shocked headline? Because today represents more than one match. It symbolizes the clash of American talent against the rise of Asian tennis. If Baptiste loses, questions arise about her ability to seize opportunities. If she wins, it's a tournament-defining upset, silencing the Filipino supporters and validating her resilience. My prediction: while Baptiste can hit anyone off the court when firing on all cylinders, the combination of Dubai conditions, Eala's superior movement, and crowd support makes Eala the favorite. Expect a tight, possibly three-set battle, with Baptiste fighting hard early, but Eala's endurance and tactical discipline likely prevailing. The players are warming up. The umpire is seated. The crowd is ready. It's time for Alexandra Eala. It's time for Hailey Baptiste. It's time for Dubai. The match is about to begin. Stay tuned.